Welcome to the Fixed Player Picks for Gameweek 36. At number 5, it's Poor Dummit. Newcastle suffered a narrow away defeat to Everton last game week, but their recent form on home turf has been very impressive. They've won each of their last 4 games at St James's Park against Arsenal, Huddersfield, Southampton and Man United. Rafa Benitez's side conceded just 1 goal over that run, putting them on par with Liverpool for the fewest goals conceded across their last 4 home games, while only Everton, Spurs and Liverpool could match Newcastle's 3 clean sheets during that period. Having featured for the full 90 minutes in each of the last 12 Premier League games, Poor Dummit's starting place appears very secure, and the left-back offers the cheapest way into the Newcastle defence, priced at 4.2 million. Newcastle will host West Brom in Gameweek 36, who have seen a mini resurgence in their last 2 games. However, they failed to score in 3 of their previous 3 away games prior to Man United in Gameweek 34. Our fix algorithm predicts a 51% chance of a clean sheet for Newcastle, ranking them 3rd best, behind Spurs and Burnley. At number 4 is Jordan Ayew. Following his suspension, the budget forward returned to the Swansea lineup to face Everton in Gameweek 34, where he found his 9th FPL involvement of the season. Jordan Ayew has 2 goals in his last 4 matches played, from a total of 5 efforts at goal, 4 of which came from inside the box. When compared with other budget forwards, priced at 6 million or less, only Perez, Rodriguez and Murray have produced more FPL points than Ayew this season, while only Barnes and Murray have scored more goals. With a relatively kind schedule to end the season, including a double game week against Bournemouth and Southampton, Swansea are currently projected to comfortably score more goals than Burnley or Brighton throughout the rest of the season. In Gameweek 36, they host a Chelsea side who are far from their formidable selves in the league at present, having conceded 8 goals in their last 5 games, with 4 of those coming at the hands of teams placed 14th or worse. At number 3 is Heung-Min Son. Following his assist against Brighton, the South Korean has been directly involved in 19 Premier League goals this season, and only Sterling and Salah have scored more than Son's 12 goals amongst midfielders. Over the last 4 game weeks, his tally of 6 efforts on target is level with Sterling and Eriksen. Only Salah, Zaha and Arnautovic have taken more amongst midfielders. Son's home form has been particularly impressive, with 9 of his 12 goals and 5 of his 7 assists coming at Wembley. He's been involved in 0.7 big chances and produced 0.9 FPL involvements per game when at home, compared to only 0.4 big chances and 0.3 FPL involvements on the road. Those numbers bode well when considering Spurs' 4 remaining fixtures, where they'll host Watford, Newcastle and Leicester. They face Watford in Gameweek 36, and our fix algorithm forecasts a score of 6.6 for Son, making him a wise investment if you don't already own him. At number 2 is Raheem Sterling. After his goal and assist during the 5-0 win over Swansea, Sterling has extended his lead as Man City's top FPL point scorer, with a score of 211 going into Gameweek 36. His 32 FPL involvements can be bettered only by Mohamed Salah, while only Aguero, Kane and Salah have scored more goals than the Man City midfielder this season. During the last 4 game weeks, Sterling has provided a league high tally of 6 FPL involvements. Only Eriksen and Lacazette have scored more than his 3 goals over that period, while only Alexis Sanchez has matched Sterling's 3 assists. Man City travel to the London Stadium to face West Ham in Gameweek 36, and our fix algorithm predicts that the citizens will score 3.11 goals, which is hardly a surprise given West Ham's leaky defence of late, that has seen the Hammers ship 17 goals in their last 7 league games. And at number 1, it's our headliner, Harry Kane. He may not have been at his best since returning from injury, but the Spurs forward still has 2 goals to his name over the last 4 game weeks, after scoring against Brighton in his last Premier League outing. Kane's taken 5 efforts from inside the box over that period, far behind Arnautovic, who's hit a league high tally of 12 shots from inside the box in the last 4. But no player has hit more than Kane's 112 shots from inside the box over the course of the season, or taken more than his 70 efforts on target, so it would take a brave man to bet against the England striker. 5 goals separate Kane and Salah at present, but with home fixtures against Watford, Newcastle and Leicester remaining, as well as a trip to West Brom, the race for the Golden Boot is certainly not over. Spurs will host Watford on Monday evening, and our fix algorithm expects Kane to score 7.8 points, only second to Salah with 9.6 points. But with Liverpool's tie against Roma far from a foregone conclusion, it makes sense to turn our attentions to a nailed-on Kane.